Hello everyone. How have you all been feeling lately? Are any of you stuck in a rut, where you've been feeling down for a pretty long time? When that happens, it's totally normal to wonder. Am I dealing with depression here, or am I just in a bad mood for a bit? If it's just a temporary funk, it'll probably pass soon enough. But if it's actually depression, you can't just let it sit there and do nothing about it. You might need to actively work on cheering yourself up, or if it's really bad, see a doctor. Talk it out, and maybe even get some treatment. If you ignore depression for too long, it can turn into something way worse, so taking action fast is super important. So, let's quickly go over 3 ways to tell the difference between depression and just feeling off. 1. If deep sadness sticks around for 2 weeks or more, it's depression. The first big difference is how long it lasts and how intense it gets. When you're just in a bad mood, like if your friend forgets a plan and you're like, so annoying. That usually blows over in a day or two, right? Psychologically, your brain's like, okay, this is just a quick sad moment, and it sorts itself out. But depression? That's different. It's when that heavy, down feeling piles up for at least 2 weeks straight. It's not just sadness, it's like you're sinking deep into it. Doctors use the 2-week rule to diagnose it. And it's because your brain's serotonin and dopamine levels get all out of whack. So think of a bad mood as a short TV episode that wraps up quick, while depression's more like a long, drawn-out season of a show. 2. If it's messing up your daily life, it's depression. Second one's about how much it screws with your day. If you're just feeling off, you might think, man, today kinda sucks. But you still eat, watch some Netflix, text your friends, whatever. Feeling a little tired doesn't mean it's depression. You can shake that off pretty soon. Psychology calls that adaptive sadness. But depression? It's a whole other level. You don't even want to eat, you can't sleep right, you can't focus. Even stuff you used to love, like gaming, feels boring. Medically, it's because stress hormones like cortisol are going haywire. And it's legit breaking your body and mind down. If the things you usually enjoy start feeling pointless, even if you're not super down right now, it's worth checking if it could be depression. 3. If anxiety and sadness drag on without a clear reason, it's depression. Last one, number 3. When it's just a bad mood, there's usually a clear trigger. Like bombing a test, getting chewed out by your boss, or losing someone you love. So once that issue gets fixed or some time passes, you're like, oh, I'm good now, and it's done. Psychology calls that a situational reaction, and it's not depression. But with depression, the anxiety and sadness often don't have an obvious cause. Sometimes there's no big reason, or even tiny things, make you feel like the world's ending. That's your brain's reward system short-circuiting. And it's crazy hard to just think positive your way out of it. A bad mood's like a TV you can control with a remote. But depression's like the batteries are dead, you can't switch it off. If that endless gloom feels impossible to manage, it's time to get help from a doctor ASAP. So now you've got a clearer way to figure out if it's depression or not, right? A bad mood's just a little wave everyone rides in life, but depression's a deeper, trickier one. A boat caught in big waves needs rescuing. If you or someone around you has been struggling for over 2 weeks, please tell them to talk to a doctor. And if you think you might have depression, don't suffer alone, reach out to someone close as soon as you can. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling today, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back with more cool stuff next time. Thanks.